What's up, everybody? This is Lynette, aka Lenani the Loser, and I'm a little, I don't know how I feel today. Trying not to let the numbers bother me, but it's been a rough week since my video I posted last week. I'll just start with my stats. So, my highest weight was 379. During the pre-op liquid diet I was 363. The time of surgery I was 354. And last week during my 2-week post-op I was 336.6, and I actually ended up getting my period right after that, and it was the worst effing period I've ever experienced in my life. Dead ass. I've never been a mood swing type of girl, angry, happy, sad, bursting into tears, and you're laughing. Like, I've always been good. Unless I said it, no one would know that I had my period. I also have never been a cramp person. I knew when my period was coming because I would get these extreme lower back pains. And it would always come like clockwork. I'd get it like the night before, and boom, 12 o'clock, here it came. And I have PCOS, so it's always been, once it got irregular, I never knew what was going on. So I'm actually shocked that I ended up getting my period so soon after the surgery, because I had just been given medroxyprogesterone, or however you say it, by my doctor so that I could stop bleeding in December. By the way, which I should have said, I got surgery on January 25th, 2018. Today is, I don't know what today is. Today is the 16th. Yes, the 16th of February, 2018. So like I said, my period's always, in maybe like the last 5-6 years, is done this weird thing because of my PCOS where every time December I have to take medroxyprogesterone to stop my period, and then once it stops it would get extremely heavy, and then I wouldn't see my period again after December all the way up until like maybe September. It would try to surface for like 2 or 3 days, excuse me, and then go away. Then next month, October, it would come out of nowhere, no feeling, no nothing, just boom, I'm bleeding, and it would not go away for months. And I normally try to see if it'll stop itself, but it always ends up being like around December where I'm like, okay, enough's enough. I need to see if the doctor could get this to stop. So when I got my period, literally 2 weeks after the surgery, from losing weight so fast, I was completely shocked. I was happy because I'm like, oh, maybe it'll start to become regular. I won't know until next month or the month after that. I just need to develop a pattern or whatever. But yeah, it shocked me. I was in extreme pain. I had cramps. I was emotional. I was moody. I had the back pain, lower back pain, upper back pain. I have sciatica. My arms, my legs, everything hurt so bad that I could barely move. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to drink. I couldn't stand up long enough to go for my walks, which I've been doing every day. I was doing my protein. I was getting my protein in, getting my drinks in. For the most part, I would always fall short of 64 ounces, but I would get pretty close. But when I tell you, I was in so much pain that I literally couldn't do anything. Tylenol, which is pretty much all you can really take when you're in pain like that. I mean, hopefully I find out as time goes on that there's something else that I could take, because Tylenol just does not do anything for me. So when I say I just laid in my bed miserable, I would try to get up, walk around the house, and I just couldn't even stand up. Like, I felt like I was losing blood and not putting enough fluid in my, in my system it was just not a good time, and it just ended. So I still feel pretty fatigued. I just try to get myself out of the slump. I went to the doctor. I had my first post-op appointment, and she wanted me to start on my soft foods like fish, eggs, pretty much anything you could cut up with like a plastic spoon, something flimsy, like it has to be that soft where you can cut it up with that. And my body was like, nah. Yesterday was the first day that I started, and she wanted me completely off the protein shakes, and that I need to solely start getting my protein from meat and eggs or whatever else I'm allowed to have. So it was really rough yesterday. After having a horrible week like that from the period, and then going right into soft foods, that was my first day of non-pain from the period, and then here I am throwing up my brains, like throwing up so much. I'm sorry, but I'm just keeping it real. All day yesterday, I was just throwing up. And I probably didn't get anything in. Towards the end of the day, I said, you know what? I have to do something. I think what I'm going to do is I'm still going to keep the Premier protein around, preferably the chocolate or the strawberries and cream. Everything else to me is just like, ugh, no. Except for I can't even speak for vanilla because I never see it when I go to the stores. I'm going to stick to chocolate or strawberries and cream. I still put my protein in like 2 of those CC cups. I don't have one around me right now, but and whatever. I split it up into 2, pour the protein shakes into 2, and then I cut open my multivitamin and I put it in there, and that's how I take it. I'm going to continue to do that, so I'm just going to keep a protein shake around for those purposes. Now today, I got up. I'm going to tell you exactly what I had if I can remember. I had... Why am I blanking out so bad? Oh, all I had this morning was, I drank some water. I drank half water, half vitamin water, 0 for my first hour when I woke up. And then I had like one of those P3 protein packs that had like chicken, it had Colby Jack cheese, almonds, and blueberries. I didn't have the blueberries because I'm not allowed to have any fruit with skin on it. So I skipped that. And then I went to the gym, stayed in there for about an hour because I did a half an hour on the bike and I did a half an hour on the treadmill extremely slow. I just took my time. And then towards the end, I just sped it up a little bit. I don't want to do too much cardio. My main goal is to strength train. I don't want to lose too fast, but at the same time I stayed in there longer to kind of jumpstart my weight again because I was very disappointed. I weighed myself today, and like I said, last week I was 336. I'm 335 today, so I literally only lost 1 pound. So that aggravated the hell out of me. But I also know that my body was going through a lot this week. Trying to get used to different foods again. I actually got down to 332. And then 2 days into my period, and after that I just like ballooned back up. And I was pissed about that. But at the same time, I know that everything happens for a reason. It's going to happen. I actually joined these classes, where you could go and speak to other people that are going through what they're going through, talk to some people, show you some different exercises to do and stuff. And it's for 7 weeks. I work a lot, and I finally get to go back to work in like 4 days. So I want to make sure that I did incorporate that. So that is going to be one of my meal prep days. I work 7 days a week sometimes, even though I don't have to because I'm off weekends. But that's just how my life goes. So I think I'm gonna leave Sundays and Wednesdays open to meal prep, and unless I just make Thursdays another meal prep situation, since I'll be having to go to those classes anyway. But yeah, so it's been a rough week. I've been very aggravated about that, and I kind of feel like I let my doctor down, but she was very supportive, and she was like, you are on the slower side of losing weight right now, but you know, your body just went through your first period. It's very difficult. The next upcoming ones shouldn't be as bad as this one, but you know, now that you're coming out of your third week, you can start to increase your activity. I can lift like 5-pound weights. You could do yoga. I could start dancing, you know, just anything. Walking a little bit faster, increasing the intensity of that. So there's a couple of things I could do. Now back to the food. My friend, her mother had the gastric bypass a few years ago, and she actually gave me this plate. I think you could see it, where this is the protein, like 3 ounces of protein, and then a half a cup of vegetables, and 2 tablespoons of starch. I haven't really been getting a lot of starch in because I feel like it fills you up. This actually says eat only until the point of fullness. 3 ounces of protein. Always eat your protein first. You want to save as much space for your protein, so don't just jump into the vegetables or the starch. You have to get as much protein in as possible. Today I had like 4 baby shrimp, and I actually had a little bit of shrimp egg foo young. I know that's not the healthiest thing to have. And I also took like the stuff out of the egg roll because that's just what was here. And I was trying to be creative because I didn't feel good enough to go grocery shopping. So I put it on this plate. I put the 4 baby shrimp and the rest of it, what I could fill up with the shrimp egg foo young, and then I just put the vegetable filling from the egg roll over here on the plate, and that actually helped me. It helped me see, because the more you put on your plate, you feel like you're trying to challenge yourself and try to get as much, or you start to feel like you're wasteful, you're wasting things. But just by putting a little bit and putting everything else away so I can't go back to it has been helping me a lot. So I have not thrown up today, thank goodness. I hope it stays that way. I feel good. I got my workouts in. I went to the mall because I actually had to buy a new bra because my other bras suck and they don't really fit that well anymore. And it actually was like, my boobs, was drooping so low in them bras that were like too loose on me now, that I felt like even though my incisions are pretty much healed, it was pushing down on my stomach, and I still get some gurgling and sometimes some soreness in my stomach. And getting a better bra, even though you don't want to go spending the money because soon you won't be able to fit it anyway, but that helped my breathing so much. And it actually showed me like that even though I haven't lost that many pounds this week, I can see a difference already, and I'm getting compliments and stuff. And you know, I'm the kind of person that always likes to fade into the background. Like, I like my stuff, like I like my little flowers or piercings or whatever, but I don't know how to take a compliment. So I get a little weirded out by all the compliments, because like I'm thinking, yeah, well, you say I look good, or I'm looking better, but I know in my head that I just gained back weight after I got the period and all that stuff. But you battle yourself back and forth. Overall, I know that at the end of the day, I just want to be healthy. I don't have no goal weight necessarily. I would like to just be in the ones. If it's 198, 199, then and my body doesn't want to do anything else, I mean, I know that's still a little bit overweight, but it's a lot better than being in the threes. I know that. So I'm gonna just continue to take it day by day. I'll be going back to work. Lord knows I'm gonna be very, very busy there. So meal prep is key, because having to keep this protein down and getting all your liquids in and stuff is very crucial. And I noticed the last few days that I haven't been getting as much fluid in. Here comes the constipation and sitting on a damn toilet with your feet feeling like needles because your blood is not circulating. Sucks ass. And I don't want that to keep happening. So I've really been on top of everything. Get your little stuff that's going to help you. Your food scale, which I do have to get, or just some more measuring stuff, a NutriBullet, you know. And I noticed that I got for lunch, I got a burger, a plain cheeseburger with no bread from Burger King. And the the cheeseburger pretty much felt a lot easier on my stomach than chicken or shrimp has. So everyone's different. You really just gotta feel it out and see what does and doesn't bother you. Some days the scrambled eggs have been fine, and then the next I'm running to the bathroom, like running to the bathroom because of them goddamn scrambled eggs. So it's still new. I'm still excited. I'm still grateful. I'm still happy. I know it's going to happen slowly but surely. And now that I can increase my activity and I'm about to go back to my regular life, working, and it's just really time to incorporate everything that I've learned. I look forward to starting this class on Thursday and learning even more, because this is not just temporary, like, oh, do everything you can in this first year. This is lifelong. This is life-changing, and I want to take everything that I can with me along the way, and I hope that hopefully someone else hears this. I'm not like a super bubbly person, you know, I'm sorry, I'm always really low-key, but hopefully I don't bore anybody, but I'm just trying to be honest, you know. I'm just telling you my experience, my story. I love watching and hearing other people, you know, when they got out of a stall or this happened, but now they're happy, they regretted it. But, you know, now that they see that they went through everything, because the other day when I kept throwing up, I was like, why did I do this to myself? Why couldn't I be one of those people that, you know, that could lose the weight on their own without the surgery? And I tried and tried and tried, and I tried so long, and the weight just wasn't trying to come off. So I commend everyone that has went through this. I don't care what other people say about taking the easy way out and all that stuff. You have no idea what people have been through. This was literally last resort for me. I did not want surgery, because there's going to be those days when you do want to cheat, and sitting across from other people trying to eat stuff, and you see that they can eat whatever they want, especially if the person's thinner, you know, it bothers me, but I don't let it make me angry, you know, because everyone's different. This is my story, this is my struggle, and I did what I had to do to get beyond what's been hindering me for so long. So I can sit across from people and I can be jealous or angry, but I choose not to, because this is my story. I thank God that, again, I woke up from the surgery. I got through it. I'm almost a month out. I can't remember the last time I've been this low in weight, and so far, even though I've gained a little bit, I'm almost 50 pounds down from my highest weight. So I have to be grateful for this experience. So This video is definitely 20 minutes long now, and I've been going and going, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I'm still trying to build my followers, so rate, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. You can add me on Instagram. You could add me on Snapchat. I'm going to put everything in the bottom. So add me, and I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I'll be posting another video next week, and hopefully I can say that I came out of this stall, and that things are looking up. And I'll tell you about my first week back to work and my new meetings and everything. So I can't sit here and wallow in the bad stuff, because there's so many good things coming up, and I look forward to it. P.S. Don't look at my messy background. Like I said, it's been a rough week. I have not been cleaning everything up like I should have, but whatever. It is what it is. It'll get done. So yes, add me. I will add you. I will follow back. And that's all. Be easy, guys.